We are in 1.6 of RGES Pre-Algebra with a problem-solving section, which is found on page 10. It's after your Roman numeral section. These problem-solving sections are very important, so I'm going to be very deliberate as I explain these, because problem-solving is a major portion of mathematics. So if you will turn to page 10 and follow along, I'm not taking a picture of this, but you will want the chart on page 10 to be able to answer the questions. Now, what we have is a menu. On the right-hand side, Frank's Grill. We have a bunch of objects you can order, items, and the price on the right. So, for instance, fries cost $1.05. So make sure you're on page 10 so you can follow along. Now, here is your question. Evan and Emily went to Frank's Grill after the football game. Evan ordered 2 chili dogs, fries, and tea. Emily had a hamburger, muffin, and cola. Whose meal cost more, and how much more did it cost? Now, before you start a problem like this, you want to break it down into steps. Notice, this is a 4-step problem. Number 1, I will want to know how much Evan's meal costs. Number 2, I will want to know how much Emily's meal cost. Number 3, I would want to compare to decide who cost more, which one costs more. And number 4, I would want to subtract to decide how much more. So it's a 2-part question. Notice, read your question again. Whose meal cost more and how much more? So I have 2 answers that I need to include a 4-part question. So you want to take as much room as you need when you're writing out word problems like this. Let's start with Evan. What did he order? He ordered 2 chili dogs. He ordered 1 fries. And he ordered 1 tea. The chili dogs cost $1.65, so that would be 2 times $1.65. Fries cost $1.05, and tea costs 75 cents. And of course, I need to add them together. Let's go ahead and do another column, doing my multiply. 2 times 1 is going to be 2. Then 65 twice is going to be 130. So I would have 330 plus 105 plus 75. Gathering up my tens, groups of 10. I get 1 group of 10, another group of 10 with 1 extra. And this becomes $5.10, and that is for Evan. That's part 1. Notice I've only done 1 section, and that's why it's important to write down your steps beforehand so you don't get lost in the process. Now I need to figure out Emily and what she ordered. It says Emily had a hamburger, a muffin, and a cola. Get my prices. A hamburger is $1.95. A muffin is $1.19. And a cola is 95 cents. Adding them up together. Gathering my 10. I have 9 more. Notice the first 2 form a group of 10, and then another group of 10, that would be 20. And 2, 3, 4, Emily cost $4.09. So my 2-part answer step 3 is which one costs more, and the answer would be Evan's meal costs more. And how much more? To figure that out, I would need to subtract. 10 minus 9 is 1 cent, and 5 minus 4 is $1. So how much more? Evan's meal cost $1.01 more. And that would be my answer. On the next page, I will do a second example. Number 2. Again, we're on page 10. Actually, this is the first problem down below. The example done for you. It says, how much are 3 grilled cheese? Looking up the menu, grilled cheese costs $1.40. Actually, let me just pause here for a second. Let me read the whole problem first. How much are 3 grilled cheese sandwiches, a pie, and 2 milks? How much change would you get from a $10 bill? So how many steps are in this problem? 1, I would need to determine my cost, and that would be an addition. And then 2, I would need to determine my change, and that would be subtracting from $10. Not subtracting $10, but $10 subtracting my cost. So this will be a 2-step problem. I wanted you to, before you actually get into your calculations, go ahead and make sure you think through the steps, even if you don't write them down on paper. Okay, now let's go ahead. It says 3 grilled cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese sandwiches are $1.40 each. A pie costs 79 cents. And 2 milks. Milks cost 55 cents. We're adding. We're going to go ahead and do our multiplications. That would be 3 plus $1.20. That would be $4.20. The 79 cents just remains the same. 55, that would be $1.10 times 2. And now add them up. 9, 10, 609. That would be part 1. That's the cost. Now part 2 would be to take that value and subtract it from 10. So we have $10 minus 609. 9 plus what equals 10? That would be a 1. 1 plus what equals 10? That would be a 9. 7 plus what equals 10? I'm kind of illustrating over and over for you this reverse addition method, and your answer is 391 cents change for your $10 bill. So I have, again, 2 answers, the cost and the change. Finally, number 2 on page 10, let's talk about that. It says, if the milk is in an 8-ounce carton, how many cartons must be bought to get 30 ounces of milk? You cannot purchase a part of a carton. How much do 30 ounces of milk cost? Again, a 2-part problem. How many cartons? And the price, or the cost. It's very important that you take you become disciplined enough to ask yourself all your questions before you begin. So if you have 30 ounces and you have 8-ounce cartons and you need 30 ounces, what would I have to do? I would have to break my 30 ounces up into 8-ounce groups, right? So the first carton would be 8 ounces, the second carton would be 8 ounces, the third carton would be 8 ounces, the fourth carton would be 8 ounces. Right? Together that's 16, plus 1, that'd be 24. So I need more than 3, that's 24 ounces. But if I add another one, that'd be 32. Notice 32 gives me 2 extra ounces, but I can only break them up into 8-ounce portions. I can do it like that, or I would hope that you'd recognize that that's a division problem, right? 30 divided by 8. Now watch. 30 divided by 8 gives me 3 for 24, remainder 6. But since you cannot, since I cannot, by part of a carton, I need to round my 3 up to 4 cartons. So either way you want to go about that is fine. Now that I know that I have to have 4 cartons, the price becomes multiplying 4 times the price per carton. The milk carton is 55 cents. So 4 times 55 is going to be 4 times 50 will be $2.20 more. I'm trying to illustrate doing it in your head as much as you can, because that will make you more proficient and enjoy your math more.